Morning, family. Top of the morning, everyone. I'm here to drop another video. Shoot, it's a gorgeous morning today on a Monday. You know, Indian summer is in full effect. So all of you that's on the grind, you know, take advantage of this weather on your lunch break. But the name of this video is Celebrity Worship. Worshiping celebrities. Look, it's time, black people, that we stop worshiping, you know, them athletes, entertainers, because that's basically all they are entertainers. They're there to entertain you for 2 hours or 3 hours or whatnot. And you ask the average child, especially a millennial, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? More than likely they'll be like, I want to be an athlete or an entertainer or a rapper. And we need to get our children away from that, you know, because those entertainers, like I said, you know, entertainers, to me, the athletes, these not the same athletes that I remember back in the day. You know, your Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's, your Magic Johnson, Jim Brown, Bill Russell, you know, them old school athletes. But these athletes of today, and they were starting with Michael Jordan, when they not only they get these huge contracts, but they also get the endorsements with them. You know, the gym shoes, the jerseys, Gatorade, you know, everything that's relating to sports and being active, you know, they're endorsing it. But in light of statements that you know, like Floyd Mayweather and other, you know, top name celebrities with this, you know, all lives matter, but I'm not here to get on, you know, their statements or anything like that. But you know, we have to understand that, you know, black folks, we haven't never had anything, and them athletes is the same thing. They started out poor, but once them cameras get on them and the money start rolling in, and white folks putting mics in their face, and they, you know, commercials, then they just basically lose their soul. Not their mind, but their soul. You know, losing your mind, they got help for that. But when you lose your soul, I'm sorry. Once the soul is gone, you can't be saved. So, you know, I understand people are kind of upset with Mayweather and, you know, the Kanye Wests and, you know, some of these, and Lil Wayne. You know, don't be mad at them. You know, their soul is lost. Basically what we need to do, and I've been done it, is I just quit supporting the motherfuckers. You know, and, you know, you got the control over your children, you know, while they're in your home. And it's time to start diverting their attention from them athletics and from that rap music into something like, hey, I remember when I was a child and you asked me what I wanted to be. Usually it was something positive, like a doctor, a lawyer, even an astronaut, or scientist. You don't hear that anymore. It's just basically the children of today, it seems that they're infatuated with just being an entertainer, a rapper, you know, or a football player. I want to buy my mama that house. Or I want to buy my mama, she don't have to worry about anything no more. If I get into the NBA or if I get into the NFL, if only you know the percentage of the players in college that get into the NFL, that's really a dream, that's really a hard goal to reach. But it's up to us, you know, family, to, you know, these children, to deprogram them. Because the past, since Michael Jordan and, you know, the Michael Jordans, the Kevin Durant's, you know, LeBron's, and all of these great athletes, that's basically what they are, is athletes. Some of them are businessmen, but, you know, a lot of us don't realize when, especially the children, excuse me, when you're sitting there with $1 million cash and $100 bills are sitting on the table, what kind of impression that's giving the children? What kind of impression is that? That's worse than even back in the 80s when them dope dealers was riding around in they fancy ass cars and they donkey chains and all this madness with the finest women. It ain't no different. It's no different because all they was doing was spending money. And then when they got busted, them niggas couldn't even make bail. And that's the same thing with these athletes. They splashing all this money around our children, these cars, and more than likely, as soon as they retire out of the NBA, they broke. And that's what you need to tell your children. That's what you need to tell them. And see, these athletes, see, that's what's wrong with black folks. You know, black folks, we are so poor and oppressed as a community that when we do get a few dollars, the first thing we do is spend it on that bullshit. And our kids is watching. Our kids is watching. That's why I'm, had to make this video. That celebrity worshiping gotta go. It's a whole lot of things we have to deprogram ourselves as a people. Because it's starting to be the ones out here that's trying to speak something positive to our people, and then you got the coons, you got these athletes, you got these Negro bed wenches, you got everything coming from all different sides. And as a mother and as a father, you have to really, really, man, you got to step up your parenting game, Jack, because the wolves is out and they are our own people. So that celebrity worshiping, that shit, man, it's a whole lot of things, man, that's starting to finally come to light with black awareness. And I'm so thankful. I thank the Most High that I'm alive to see this awakening of our people. And we still have a lot of work to go. But we have to start cutting these motherfuckers off. We have to start cutting them off, family. We have to. Let them white folks buy their music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the music 20 and 30 years ago sounds a whole lot more better than the music that we got today anyway. I don't even understand why people are listening and buying that shit. But hey, to each his own. But just for the children's sake, the adults, you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. But for, them young ones, the millenniums, at 12, 13 on up, where they very, very impressionable, divert their attention away from them entertainers and them rappers and athletes and the actresses, the actors, and, because all of them on some bullshit. They basically on some bullshit, And, everybody's, I understand, as black people, we still try to support each other, but it comes a time when you have to just cut their ass off. And that's the name of this video. Celebrity worship, and the message is, it's time to cut them off. Cut their ass off, and that's what I'm gonna put on it. But hey, I hope everyone has a good day. And this is the real deal out of the city of Gary, Indiana. GI, baby. Have a good one, family. Peace.